everyone, it's Lean from ColoradoLean.com. Welcome back to the craft room. I have some sublimation projects that I'm making for some family members and thought I'd bring you along for the ride. Today I'm going to be working on a new mouse pad for my niece. She loves sunflowers and found this image on Creative Fabrica. I will leave a link for this down in the description below. I printed this out on a piece of sublimation paper with my Epson SureColor F170 sublimation printer. If you're not familiar with sublimation prints, they do come off the printer looking incredibly faded and not right. The reason for this is because sublimation ink needs both heat and pressure to be activated. So today I'm going to be using my HTVRont Auto Heat Press for the heat and the sublimation. For the mouse pad, I'm going to be using the Make Market Sublimation mouse pad from Michaels. And the first thing we need to do is we need to use a lint roller and clean off any lint or dirt that could be on here. If there's any left on here at all, then it will leave marks on the finished product that will not come out. So we're going to go ahead and get this lined up on our print. Just like that. And now we need some heat resistant tape. I purchased this clear tape on Amazon as well as this tape dispenser. With this, you're able to get any length of tape that you need on this side. And over here, you just turn the wheel and it cuts individual pieces. And that's what we're going to use to attach our mouse pad down to the paper. And the reason we need to do this is so that nothing shifts or moves while it is heating. If that happens, it could result in a double print, which is called ghosting. And it looks really weird. So we'll go ahead and get this taped up. And now we're ready to move over to the heat press. So I'll be right back with you. If you're not familiar with the HTVRont Auto Heat Press, it is an incredibly easy machine to use. So after you plug it in, the power button blinks. So you just turn it on. And then to control the temperature, you just hit this temperature button once. And then you can increase or decrease the temperature with the plus and minus. According to my notes, we need the temperature to be 380 degrees, which is what it's set for. And we need the time to be 65 seconds. So we hit the time button and then increase it to 65. So the best part about the HTVRont Auto Heat Press is this little button right here. This automatically raises and lowers the top heat plate when you push the tray in. So you just make sure it's turned on and you see this little A in the corner. And then when you push it in, the heat plate goes down and the timer starts running. And then you can hit any button to stop it. So we'll just go ahead and let this heat up and I'll get right back with you. Okay, so our heat press is up to temperature. It didn't take very long at all. So we'll go ahead and put down our bottom piece of parchment paper. And then I will very carefully transfer over my mouse pad with sublimation image on it. And the paper needs to be on top. And then we'll put another piece of butcher paper over that. And then we will just slide it in and let the machine do its job. We're coming down to the last few seconds. I like to hold my butcher paper down when the plate goes back up, and that will ensure that the image underneath will not shift. So we'll go ahead and turn this off. And we'll let this cool down for just a little bit. So I moved back over to the desk so you could get a better view. I don't know if you can see this very clear or not, but you can now see the printed design on the back of the A-sub paper. So that's a good sign that it worked really well. One thing I neglected to mention is you do need to be in a well-ventilated room, especially when you're working with like neoprene. It does not smell the best. So keep that in mind. So let's do the big reveal here. Oh, that turned out so nice. Look how gorgeous that is. And this is the amount of color. This is the amount of color that is left on the print itself. You may or may not be able to get more off of it. If I would have left it a little bit longer, maybe turn the heat up just a bit. But I am so happy with how this turned out. There is a little bit where it's faded right here. So maybe a little bit more time would have been a good idea for this particular print. But anyway, there we go. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you on our next sublimation adventure next week. Take care. Bye.